Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being with us for the inaugural function of the 23rd Community Initiatives and Inclusion course that is offered for the Asia Pacific region by the Mutual Center for Inclusive Studies in partnership with
We've lost you again, Varsha. Can anyone else hear Varsha? No. Varsha, I'll send you texts to let you know when we can hear you again.
Okay, right. Let me just open that up. Yeah. All right. So, am I visible? Am I audible now? Yeah. All right. Now, unfortunately, both Malini and Dr. Noor are not physically with us, but they are joining us virtually, and we do have messages from them. So, before we begin, I'd like to continue with the tradition that Dr. Noor has established of lighting a lamp in the beginning of any new initiative to symbolically dispel the darkness and bring about light. And since we're beginning this CII course now, it's only fitting that we do that today. It gives me great pleasure to invite up on stage, light the lamp the name from the Wi-Fi of the center. It has we disconnect that. Otherwise, the line is not enough. All your phones are then. May I invite Mrs. Rachel Sage, Honorary Advisor to the Training Program, Women's Council UK, Swami Maunananda, Advisor to Youth Development Center and Faculty CII. CEO Operations and Spiritual Development Center Director, Mrs. Rekha Vijayakar, Senior Director, Center Operations Mr. Janta Verma, Senior Director of the Visual Center Study to do the honors. We have a shloka, an Indian shloka, a traditional shloka, Anandaloke, and we have a psalm, Give Me Oil in My Lamp. The words of both are in your program, so please join us.
इसको लगा है इधर दूसरी जगह से कैमरा साइड पर देख कैमरा एक ना दो हाँ देंगे आइडिया है बट यहाँ पे चेक कर रहा था ये लैपटॉप में जूम में नहीं दिख रहा है सिर्फ वही वो दिख रहा है कि नहीं दिखेगा मेरा संग क्यों आ रहा है इससे पीछे वाला क्या करेंगे एक सेकंड Give me oil in my lamp, I pray. Give me oil in my lamp, keep me burning, 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 keep me burning till the break of day. Come on and sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna. Lord, come on and sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna, sing the King.
Thank you all very much for this very, very auspicious beginning. May I request you all, please take your seats.
मैं बाहर हूँ
It is my privilege now to read out a message from Dr. Inaugural, who has conceptualized this sport as a grassroots one and one that is rooted in the sociology of disability. Dr. Lu says, and I read, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the members of the Women's Council. This course is supported by them, and it would not have really had the excellent reach we have if it were not for the Women's Council supporting us financially. The Women's Council UK sponsors the core costs for the course, that is the training, and also provides some individual scholarship funding for women participants. I must especially mention the new chair, Rajni Vijay, who is indeed an extraordinary personality. Rajni is a professional doctor and dentist with a very humane touch and extraordinary skills. There is not a week that passes by that Rajni is not in touch with us from TWC. A special welcome to our advisor, Rachel Tinch. You will find out that Rachel is a professional, of course. She's not just theoretical, but someone who lives with disability and is very extraordinary in the way she has tackled life and made such valuable contributions around the world. At the same time, I mention my old friend and advisor to the TWC course, Dr. Francis Moore. I worked with her for 20 years. Dr. Francis Moore has been involved at the ground level of providing services in the community all over the world. She has been in the field with one of the leading organizations dealing with children and families, known as the Save the Children Fund. We were fortunate that we have a person with her meticulousness in her professional work, her feeling for the underprivileged, and above all, we have found a very humane and unpretentious person to work with. The others I have worked with have been Doris Butterworth, Pat Yaxley, all very keen on the pioneering work for disabled people that they are supporting in the Asia Pacific region. Pat Yaxley, ex-chairman TWC, has extended 20 years of invaluable support for training in the area of inclusive education and community mobilization for policymakers, administrators, educators, paramedical professionals, parents, disabled youth, all through this community initiatives and inclusion course. Above all, she has been personally and professionally attached, giving excellent support to the course. Katie Doris is a hugely unassuming personality who has lived with disability just like me, and her great enthusiasm and love for the cause has allowed her to step aside from her position and be one of us helpers. I welcome all our faculty, external and internal, who will be supporting the course for the next few months. Sujata, with her double masters, who too has lived with her sisters who are disabled, and presently has one who is disabled, one has passed away. Malini Chir, also with the double masters in IT and gender empowerment. Rasha Pooja, sorry, that's read this, who has given up herself for 40 years as an educationist, first as a teacher of the deaf and then teacher of the cerebral palsy. Swami Maunananda, who puts in invaluable work in the area of English language, which is of course an international language now, and spends a lot of his time in what is called in research terminology as ethnographical research. He lives at the center where the participants are housed and is in close touch with them, understanding all their concerns. He's also pioneered actually efforts across the country after Malini was born, as the rest of Dr. Lu's family, with his wife Judy, he pioneered the Kolkata Plastic Society. Then Dr. Lu's sister Meeta and her brother-in-law Dr. Shabran Nandi were involved in setting up the Delhi Plastic Society. Actually, I just want to share this with the Women's Council. 3/4 of the services that have been set up in India have been done by either Dr. Lu's family or the students that she has trained. But to come back, Dr. Lu said, I should mention another pioneer, Dr. Shabram Rakwala, with 25 years experience in the paramedical area of treatment of cerebral palsy. Dr. Ravina Shah has also pioneered services here with and started another organization for persons with disability, for persons with epilepsy in particular, called Samman. Dr. Amaida Fernandez, a neonatologist, who has set up new services in the impoverished areas called SNEHA. I also want to thank the others from the medical profession who have supported us, Dr. Shodran Nandi, Dr. Farooq Udwadia, Dr. Sanjay Nagral, and Dr. Taran Pravda. Mrs. Prabha Hari, who has 25 years as a special educationist and has been advisor to the government to provide, is now with us and will be lecturing on the course. Dr. Ashutosh Sonawate, head of physiotherapy, equally experienced for adults and pediatrics. I must remember our devoted CEO, Bhavna Mukherjee, Rekha Vijayakar, with over 4 decades as an educationist with regular as well as disabled children. Parmit Dave in finance, Anand Singh, Nijoy Thapa, other administrative staff, Teresa DeCosta, Judith Souza, Anna Mary Shepherd, who give secretarial support, Sangeeta Matna, Momita Das, Lucas Barreto, Raji for IT support, and of course, Catherine and Atu, who support the cause right through. Inclusion needs each one of us to reach out to people who are different, to value, respect, and celebrate diversity. Inclusion is about addressing diversity. We could learn a lot from crayons. Some are sharp, some are pretty, some are dull, while others bright. Some are weird names, but they all have learned to live together in the same forms. It is a journey of like-minded spirits. It is something which one must be within oneself. Inclusion is a philosophy which has technical and spiritual dimensions to address all people, not just the disabled, but everyone, united with their differences so that they belong to the is a very high level. And what lesson in our philosophy of service and professionalism is that one must have motivation, one must have persistence. It takes time, so one must be driven by the cause and have passion and integrity. Lastly, but most importantly, heartiest congratulations to you students who have been able to come to India for the course. It's a great day for all of you who are ready to embrace a new profession. It is a profession where patience, love, compassion, sympathy play a valuable part, where we have to reach out and be ready to give and serve at all times, making it undoubtedly a labor of love. I hope that we are able to convey to you all these aspects so that you become strong believers in inclusion and join us wherever you are as our partners in this journey. And I hope that is the message you take back in your hearts when the time comes to return. Welcome, everyone. This was from Dr. The Women's Council, as Dr. Lu mentioned, have been our partners over these 23 years. This is one of the most respected and oldest charities in the UK, and our reach across 20 countries is due entirely to them. We're very honored to have the members joining us from there and sharing messages with us. Rajni, we do have your video, but would you like to speak or should we play that?
I'm happy to speak if it works out for you. I'm happy to say that.
Rajni, would you like to speak a few words or should we play your video?
I'm happy to say a few words. Is Lady Butterworth speaking first? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Is Lady Butterworth speaking first, or would you like me to say?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Would you like me to say a few words for Lady Butterworth? We might have to ask her to unmute.
Yes.
Lady Butterworth, are you able to unmute?
I would like to take this opportunity and all. Lady Butterworth.
Can you hear me?
Rajni.
Hello, Rajni.
Yes, we can hear you, Lady Butterworth. We can hear
you? Yes, all right then. I didn't want to speak to an empty screen. I only wanted to say it's a great pleasure to be asked to say a few words to you all and to all the friends whom I met out in ADAPT, and also particularly to Mithu.
We can hear you now.
Can you hear me now? Can they hear me?
Yes, very good.
Good. Do I speak too quickly? No, no answer.
No, you're fine.
Is it all right?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Good.
you can hear me. Butterworth, don't worry.
So anxious.
Yes.
I only wanted to say it's a great pleasure to talk to you, and I feel it's still magical at the other side of the globe and to be together like this. I particularly wanted to say that I can imagine you all at ADAPT, and you've got 3 months ahead of you, working hard, I hope, but also learning the skills which are so important for the next generation through you. Here in London, the weather is rather cold and windy, but I have bought some flowers, which I hope you can see, which I will put in front of me. There to let you know what sort of flowers we do grow in England when the sun comes out. And they are here to give my best wishes and the TWC best wishes, and to promise you that we will do all we can to support you in the future. Good luck and great happiness to you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lady Butterworth. You've been one of our greatest supporters. And thank you for the wonderful flowers. They went with the program. It didn't mean no.
Yeah, that's better than it.
Thank you. We hope you will come down to be with us during the course, either this year or perhaps in the courses to come. And thank you for your pledging support by the TWC as well.
Comes with heartfelt feelings, yes.
Thank you. Dr. Brinjal, who is chairperson of the Women's Council, is a professional dentist. She focuses on giving talks to children, and also will also be giving a session to all of you about the importance of oral and dental hygiene, an aspect that we tend to forget when it comes to people with disabilities. Thank you, Rajni, for also sending the message, but since we have you here, we'd rather hear it from you in person.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mitu Didi, Malini, Varsha, Sujata, Sangeeta, and everybody at the ADAPT family. On behalf of our patrons, our trustees, the executive committee, and most importantly, our members and our supporters, we are delighted to be here on Zoom for the inauguration ceremony and to be able to support ADAPT's Community Initiatives in Inclusion course 2024. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome the stars of the show, the participants that have arrived from 10 different countries. We absolutely admire your passion and your dedication to help make a difference to the lives of so many people around the world. And this also, we know, comes despite your own personal challenges. So hats off to you all for coming to Mumbai to learn further skills to improve the lives of so many children and young people and their families living with disability. You yourselves are role models to all of us, and we can learn so much from you. As I know, a lot of you come with so many skills. I believe we have a doctor amongst us, we have a yoga teacher, we have even participants that are involved with early childhood, and I believe a tennis star. So there are a lot of skills that I know that you can share amongst yourselves while you learn key skills and knowledge and practical skills. We are aware that you will be taking these skills back to you, to your own communities, and help spread the word of inclusion and disability. And we admire your passion to do so. One thing I will say to you is always seek the advice of your wonderful trainers and teachers that are there at ADAPT. You are fortunate to have a very professional and caring team to support you during your journey at ADAPT and beyond. And we are also delighted that Rachel Tainch, our honorary training advisor, is there with you to help you with some sessions with the CII course. A phrase that comes to mind that I know Duncan may be aware of in Swahili is haraka haraka haina baraka, which generally translates to, in a positive way, to say, slowly but surely, you are capable of winning the race. And I'm sure by supporting each other, making lasting friendships, you will all go a long way to have a huge impact in helping the lives of so many. And we are extremely proud of you here at the Women's Council. And we'd also like to thank all the hardworking trainers and teachers that are there to support you and help you. So without further ado, it just goes to say that from all of us at the Women's Council, on behalf of everybody here, we wish you a successful journey, and we look forward to hearing about your progress and everything that you do with the training. So congratulations to you all, and thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajni. They're very encouraging and inspiring words for our participants. And I just want to state on record that we truly appreciate the support that the Women's Council has been providing us over the years. And I'd like to convey this to your patrons and to the members of the Women's Council. Thank you for always being there very solidly behind the CII course. Ms. Rachel Tainch has been introduced also by Dr. Noor. She has been working with parents and families, not just in the UK, but also in Tajikistan, and conducting training programs both virtually and in person across the world. A parent like Dr. Noor, She brings with herself the experience of being both a family member as well as a professional. And we're very lucky to have her this week. So like Dr. Richard said, use this time, ask questions, get your answers. Rachel.
I'm very glad that there is a skill scandal here, and it's very helpful. And dear honoured guests and colleagues, it's a real pleasure to be with you here in my role as honorary training advisor for the Women's Council. And the Women's Council promotes friendship and cooperation between the women of Asia, Asia Pacific region, the Middle East, and the UK. And the aim is to improve the life chances of children with disabilities and their families by giving people like you the opportunity for scholarships and apprenticeships and to train the workforce in how to support families and children and to create opportunities for inclusion. So you've already heard some of the story, but beginning in 1931, and now celebrating over 90 years of friendship. And I first came to know about ADAPT and the CII course when I was studying for my master's at the University at College London at the Institute of Child Health. And I was studying for my master's in community disability studies. And this was back in 2001. And my lecturers at that time, Sheila Weirds and Lou Chalker and others were involved in helping, working alongside Dr. Allure and others to set up the course here. And I remember the course being planned and then talking about it. I also remember Lavini coming to speak on my course, our master's course, and sharing about her life in India and also in the UK. So it's lovely to be back here in this role now and the circle joining up again. And then after I had finished my master's course, I went to work in Tajikistan in Central Asia for a number of years, and we were setting up new services, and there was not very much for children with disabilities and their families. Mainly children were placed in big orphanages or institutional care and very little support for families. So it was great that I was able to help send and support some of my colleagues from Tajikistan to come to India, to come on this course and to learn and bring back that knowledge. And so we've had lots of women coming from Tajikistan over the last years, bringing back knowledge and strengthening services in early childhood and disability and inclusion. And it really has made a difference to the country. And so today it's been wonderful to be here, part of the 2024 cohort, and to learn you, to meet you, to think together about early childhood, about the impact of disability on families, about how we can support families. Today we looked at video, how we can use video and give strength-based feedback to families and build trust and confidence. So thank you very much to the faculty, to Dr. Allure, to Marsha, to Sujata, to everybody else who's been working so hard behind the scenes to make this course happen this year. It's wonderful to be here, and I just want to wish everyone all the success over these next 3 months. Work hard, and there'll be so much that you'll be able to take home, and we look forward to the action plans and hearing back the impact of the course. So I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. We're so very pleased that you could be here for the inauguration and the first week of the course. The first, we hope, of many visits, either for the inauguration or the valedictory. Thank you for also disseminating information about the course to Tajikistan. We have a whole cohort from the country, and This year, in fact, that has even spread to Kyrgyzstan, which is a new country that has been added to our list of countries. The community initiatives course, like Rachel mentioned, really germinated many years ago with the CII, where she was studying. Earlier, this course was actually in the UK, but since it is in community issues, it was decided to shift it here. But it was not just born in a vacuum. ADAPT has a rich history of services. This is our 51st year of existence and of providing services. So to give us a little bit of background on ADAPT and how this whole journey has gone from segregated education to inclusive education to training and now spreading to 22 countries, I'd like to invite our CEO operations, Mrs. Prabha Hari. Prabha, as Dr. Ru mentioned, has over 25 years of experience, not just in India, but also in the Middle East, where she has initiated and headed both special and inclusive programs as well as IT programs. Prabha, over to you.
Good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure and a lot of trepidation to try and concise 51 years of history into 5 minutes. So I'm going to try my best to give you the story with as many details as are required. So the CII course is supported by the Business Council UK as we've been hearing, and was developed in collaboration with ADAPT, also in collaboration with the Center for International Health and Development, and has been running very successfully since the year 2001. And this is the outcome of several years of work that Dr. Alur has put into this field, networking, gathering her research data, and what we see today is the spread of this vibrant message of inclusion across so many countries. When Dr. Alur founded this organization in 1972, it was at a time when there was such a paucity of services for people with disability all over in the world, and especially so in a country like India, where the disabled were looked at as pieces of charity. People were very sympathetic, but really no faith in the fact that the disabled could have any ability. So in such a scenario, Dr. Noor, with her daughter Malini, who is today one of our trustees, who had cerebral palsy also, founded this little organization with 3 children who were like Malini, 3 parents, 3 families, and today it has grown to encompass so many thousands of families. And that Dr. Noor still feels is in touch just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to do, so many more people out there whom we are yet to get in touch with. So schools, after the first school in Kolaba, 2 more schools in Dharavi and Bandra were soon started. But the question soon arose, what after school? What after age 18, 19, 20? When it was apparent that either higher education in regular schools and universities was not possible due to the intrinsic innate ability of the individual, or because of lack of access in these higher universities, what after school? And then we started the job training, the skill development unit in Chembur, where adults, young adults with disability were then trained in a host of skills. So right from pre-vocational training for horticulture, catering, pottery, ceramics, block printing, tailoring, the works. So people with disability were introduced, their functionality was challenged, and like Rasha has mentioned earlier, the whole model of ADAPT is garners around the transdisciplinary, where you have a host of super specialists who are all working on this one individual with the same goal, and that is to improve, increase functionality. So therefore, for teaching outcomes, the government soon had to stop ignoring these people. The government had to acknowledge the fact that yes, there was this community of people whom they had very comfortably ignored for a very, very long time, and they could not continue doing so. So policy changes were lobbied for, and the outcome was some very, very path-breaking policies, laws that were incorporated, which were game changers, not just for people with disability and their families, but for the community at large. It just made the community such a more vibrant and kinder space. So Dr. Lu has always said that the greatest achievement has been our students, our children with disability, our beneficiaries with disability who have gone on to pursue careers in accounting, journalism, finance, computing. Martin herself has a double master's degree. We have some of our alumnus pursuing their PhD in countries other than India, and it's a matter of great, great pride. Dr. Lu then went on to do a doctoral thesis entitled Invisible Children, a study of policy exclusion that found that about 5 million children were out of the ambit of government services. So services that the government were promising to the marginalized sector, you had 5 million who were just conveniently out of the ambit of these just because visibility was such an invisible element. So the finding of the thesis forced us to evolve and shift from segregated services called special education and move right up there in your face to inclusive education and inclusive services. Dr. Lu set up the National and Asian Center for Inclusion, that is the Bandra Center, this very building we are here today, focused on promoting inclusion at 3 levels. The micro, that is the school, the individual, the family, the school, the meso, the whole community approach, and the macro, which is the government and the whole policy approach. Inclusion was all about marginalized groups. So whether it was girl children, children living in poverty, children marginalized and discriminated against on the basis of caste and religion, people with disability, of course. So that was the group of people who were our target audience. We began to get more inclusive, not just our own schools, not just schools outside, regular schools whom we were lobbying with, whom we were encouraging, whom we were persuading, whom we were fighting with to get more inclusive and include children with disability. But we set the stone moving by opening up our own nurseries to include children with no visible disability, but children who came from other socioeconomically marginalized groups. So the story of inclusion began with the gap becoming more inclusive in its classrooms and lobbying for the same to be replicated in other mainstream schools. There's been a lot of work done on the district level too. We have a little German project entitled Shiksha Sankalp, which for the first time mapped 2 entire jurisdictions, and through the components of mapping, screening, intervention, setting up of TPOs, Disabled People Organizations, created a district model for inclusion through the setting up of resource hubs. This would have remained only the small work at a small level done by a small NGO like ADAPT, had it not been for lobbying for policy change. Networking on a larger macro level was critical if inclusion needed to become an all-pervasive policy. Dr. Wood has worked with government, leading on macro level changes, budgetary requirements for the inclusion of children with disabilities in mainstream education have been accepted by the Planning Commission. Inclusion is now mandatory, and a zero rejection policy has been announced by the Ministry of Human Resource Development. The recent Rights to Education Act, which is another landmark act in the Ministry of Education in India, now includes children with disabilities. It did not, Dr. Lu had to go and personally lobby for this. So the stories continue, ladies and gentlemen. It is really not enough to have even the entire afternoon to share some of this. So I think a film on adapt and journey in the work that has happened so now would speak much better. So I really like to now watch this delightful film on adapt, and thank you so much for being with us.
People and that is a kind of how God actually that is in some ways a kind of university, let's say, for all the other constituents of this organization that deal with children and grown-ups with disabilities of different kinds. And they find ways and means and techniques and skills that they will transmit and make the disabled girl that they can find themselves a position in mainstream society. Now, this organization has been there for a very long time, thanks to Dr. Inaugural, who in many ways has single-handedly developed this institution, and it's become enormous because we have reached every single corner of this country, and it has a huge footprint with centers in many parts of India. For me, it certainly is an extraordinary achievement because today there is no situation in which say that when a child is disabled as a physical entity has no place in the mainstream world. They do have a place, and the bridging device is often that and I think it's an incredible work that has been put in, and the achievements are enormous. So I personally believe that Dr. Inaugural work over many years has been not only successful, but have met the very long-term need in our society, particularly for India, or institutions like this, that they dare absolutely support and fill in the void, particularly in terms of making the same able.
That is a veteran filmmaker, Mr. Shyam Benegal, who has been associated with ADAPT and the cause for many years, speaking about Dr. Wu's work over 5 decades. He's also been a personal friend and well-wisher, having made another film for us, which was entitled The Love We Give for Nothing, The Care Costs Money, which is true even today. So thank you for this. And I think Ashik aapne bhi isme aapka bhi haath hai. We have another filmmaker here, Mr. Ashik Sinha, please. Who's still on the CII, we are going to be seeing soon. But before that, I'd like to now introduce some of our faculty who are going to be lecturing on the course. Ms. Sonal Zaveri is not able to be with us today because she's traveling. She is on the international body of the Child to Child Trust and will be talking to you about this program. She sent in a very short message, which I'd like Sangeeta to play for us.
My name is Sonal Zaveri, and I'm an external faculty leadership course on community inclusion. I teach the child-to-child participatory approaches, and I'm looking forward to meeting all of you in person as you embark on a truly unique journey in your professional development. We're very privileged to be selected through a rigorous selection process, primarily because of the work that you've done and the potential to do better and train others following this training. This course has been running for a very long time and you will benefit from its various reviews and adaptations. In fact, you are in a world-class program that goes into depth as no other issues that are dear to your heart. I'm so privileged to be a faculty member, and each faculty member has years of experience and are eager to share our expertise with you. I hope you take advantage of learning from the experts in their field. Over the many years that I've been a faculty, at least 15 years, if I'm not wrong, I have been inspired by the work and adapt, the commitment of our funders for this course, and the enthusiasm of the students. I hope to see you in my class and wish you the very best. You learn the joy from the faculty, from the students at ADAPT and your peers. And my apologies that I could not be present because of my commitments, that I look forward to meeting all of you in person very soon. Congratulations and the best of luck.
Thank you, Dr. Gabriel. Who doesn't know Mali? All of you have met her at the marathon, and she's soon going to be talking to you about not only her experiences, but also about the social model of disability. Malini is at present a member of the diversity team at Tata Sons. She has a double master's in IT and in gender, and has earlier worked with the Oxford bookstore. Her first book, which you will all find in the library, called One Little Finger, is an autobiographical account. And it really gives you the perspective of a person with disability. So I would encourage all of you to read that. Malini has sent a little message which Prabha is going to read out to us.
From Malini to all of you. Today is a big day for all of you. All over the world, there has been a sea change. The old medical model has been replaced by the social model. It's the environment that needs to be adjusted to create a barrier-free environment. All the best and good luck for the course.
Thank you, Malini. We are missing you today, but we know that you will be with us in the weeks to come. Mrs. Usha Ramakrishnan has also joined us today. Usha Ji, would you like to speak extempore? Should we play the video? Mrs. Ramakrishnan is consultant, emotional intelligence and emotional wellness. She's also a trustee of ADAPT and has earlier been the chairperson of the Spastic Society of Madras, which is now called Vidyasagar, and has tremendous experience in working with children. And she always says that she has learned more from the children than she has been able to impart. Ushadi, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, I'm absolutely delighted to be here today. Though I'm unable to see you all, but today is a very big day and a big start. I just want to wish every one of you a wonderful innings. As the others before me have said, it has been started off with Dr. Allur with such clear vision and with the UK Council. So you have great masters who have started this course. You have wonderful teachers. You have heard some of them. But what I'm most fascinated with is that you come from such a varying combination, many countries. And you have come as trainers and as planners. So I have every confidence that you will give to this course so much. There'll be much to learn from each other. You will learn from your learned teachers. You will learn from the books that you're going to read. But above all, you will learn to re-look at all that you have done over the years in a new way. And in the second term, in the second part, when you will be doing more practicum. I do wish you will come with, and I'm sure you will come with some brilliant ideas that will be of great relevance to your people, to the children, to the parents, to your countries, and that you will learn from each other. I will be seeing you shortly to talk to you about topics which are very close to my heart. And I hope to get to see you all. But as you have seen, every one of these movements have been started themselves by people who have done the course or our parents themselves. So maybe class of 2024, 25, you are going to set new things blazing. So my message to you is stay happy, have fun doing the course, enjoy yourself, keep learning every day. This is such an ocean. Every child, every parent will teach you so much. And you will learn from yourself as you learn to look at things differently. So I wish you all the very best. Take good care of your health, physically, mentally, emotionally. And a very big God bless. Thank you, Varsha.
Thank you, Shalini. Very inspiring words and very true. Every one of our participants brings so much experience and so much learning that we will all benefit. Vijay always says that, the CII is like a mini UN, because you have all the countries represented there, sharing. So let us go ahead with that. We've been talking about the community initiatives in inclusion course. The first year that it began, it was a local level course. It was only 4 participants in Mumbai. The next year, it developed into a national level course, and we have people from across the country. And in the third year, with support from the Women's Council UK, it then went on and has remained an Asia Pacific course. It would be very difficult to give you the entire trajectory of the course. So we thought we would very quickly share a film on the CII made by Mr. Ashim Sinha. Aap kuch bolna chahenge? Mr. Sinha, would you like to say a few words about the film that you made? There's another film by him which we're not able to show you today, which we will. So I
think it will ask me to make this a very different, I think the subject. I think that is good. Then I have I attended 2 classes. Then I attended 2 classes also. I learned and I made this film. And in the beginning, everybody was individual. But you see the film and they become a second. But they become. We just ask the film and we can discuss the vision.
thank you, Mr. Sinha. Do we have the lights off so we can watch?
A lot of countries around the Asia Pacific, nowhere as good as India, and very, very poor countries like Bangladesh, Nepal, Tajikistan. These countries have nothing. So a very powerful organization, one of the oldest charities in London, wanted to support the Spastic Society in India. And And they're a very good group of people. They're sort of part of the Victorian culture doing free service. So they're very altruistic and philanthropic. So they chose us, and I like them very much, their whole attitude. And that's how we started the community initiatives in inclusion with people from 22 actually for the last 15 years.
It was actually called the Community-Based Rehabilitation Course. That was held in London. And people from the third world countries were there. And learned about coming back to third world countries and setting up community services. A lot of the women stayed on there. And there is a disconnect because if you want to know about poverty in India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, you have to come here and see it. You don't understand it. So Dr. Noor, Dr. Wills, Chalker, with the Institute of Child Health, got together and said we need to relocate the course, and we came to where we started.
Some previous staff said Francis Moore, she's the advisor. She herself, I mean, all of them come from hugely privileged families, but they're all steeped in that old Victorian philosophy of the privilege must give to the underprivileged.
I come out to adapt in India at the end of every course for 2 weeks to discuss with the students, to do an evaluation of the student, and to be on the settlement panel for their presentations.
Yes. And so first of all, they have to learn the language. And they have to lose their fear of an audience in such a vast stage. And also think systematically in terms of what is the thesis, read background of their culture, the presentation. Basically, so far, in the last 10 years, it is
The first year was local course, we had people from Congo. Second year became a national level course, we had people from all across India. By that time, the Women's Council, Dr. Francis Moore we met, was looking to support women and it became Asian Pacific course.
I came in as the training advisor from the Women's Council with the funds to make this happen. Students come from all over the Asia Pacific region, and we've also had students who come from the Middle East, from both Jordan and Iraq.
It is very extreme integration process where we send our invitations to NGOs in my applications. Then the team and reviews each application. Post which every participant, irrespective of which country he comes from, is interviewed on site, where engaged the passion of the person, the background of the person, the interests of the person, and the person.
They stay the center here for 3 months and have a lot of input from many of the faculty here to many modules on disability and specifically on community and inclusion.
The module contains, right from the technical aspect of what is disability. Every disability is, explained. And like adapt here, we are with mixed abilities. It's not only autism or only cerebral palsy. We are with mixed abilities. And we use the expertise. Expert in this particular whichever area, that expert comes and takes up this one. So you have modules where disability is explained, then you want to know how this will be taken forward, what are the barriers, what are the medical, aspect of it. So the medical module, the social module, at different stages is explained. Then you have a psychologist who talks with psychology. Then you have parents who are dealt with disabilities also give that module. Then you will have the practical training. What on the job, what are you expected to do? CII has got 4 modules, and one of them is a community based evaluation, which means they prepare participants to go into the community and work with the rural areas. Now, when you work in the rural sector, fancy teaching aids and toys are not very available. So they are not affordable. So the participants are taught how to make teaching aids and puppets using scrap material like boxes which can be used for numbers, dice which can be used for numbers, a box that we need different stores, which is used for sound and information. So from all aspects of personality, whether the disabled or this is taken into consideration. And that is how it becomes a holistic sort of a program.
Always you ask students how willing have for funds, how willing the opportunity to be trained. They're the ones that are most working with children with disabilities and taking inclusion forward.
My name is Abdel and I'm a Tibetan from Lead Teachers Academy and I'm a mainstream teacher. My experiences here has really seen the society in a very minute way. It's a British standard. We have very, powerful women, of course, and a lot of videos were set up in Tajikistan, but still I want to make also some more change for my side.
All of them, the last said that we really see that they gaining people's, there's been competence in doing the work that they're engaged in their own countries.
Yes, because we can talk about this. And poverty itself is a disability. Yes, it's like too connected. Yes, that's why inclusion is not only about including children with disabilities, but including children who are without the society, like the children underprivileged children. And in some cases, there is gender inequality. So there is a girl child like education in comparison to the hard child. So inclusion is about including everyone and not just the women.
I was in the CII course. It was hard work.
I know.
Thank you. What about you, actually?
Yeah, it was better.
It was hard work.
I joined Netherlands State Institute in the year 2015 as a disability activist. I'm the general secretary of our organization. Together, we are working for our rights.
We got therapists, social workers, psychologists, researchers, we got activists, parents, teachers, heads of schools, all professionals under one boss.
Content different activities with and for disabled children and for example, they learn music, dance, and yoga.
Just ask either.
Secondly, this course,
Just ask.
and enhance their understanding language communities inclusive development, and they learn how to be a social inclusive.
That's the problem.
At the policy level, I did 2 days orientation program. All the departments decided that they would be there for person with disabilities.
So you can imagine now the movement is getting strong. And the critical mass that we want to reach in this country is this year there was a meeting that there are 5 or 6 countries who have sent us many participants. Let us look at these countries becoming the hubs, the regional hubs.
They're going to be agile partner hub, where we want to actually assist the CII us participants in trying to also do further trees. And the book that we will students have been looking out for an excellent course for our students, and the only place we found found a bike, which is really great. These organizations that send so many people become our model partners. This week, they support, they mentor, and spread international.
They tried from the beginning, which was all 4 years ago, and experienced the stress and deprivation after the birth. It's already three months and into 1 week. But I never felt myself alone with my child because all of our CII participants, they're very beautiful girls. And all of our CII teachers, how they help me with IME for me. I never felt that I am in a foreign country, that I am in a strange country. I think all of Adam was with IME and he loved all of them. And I know that all of people also love him. They knew the family, their friends. And when they come, give them that comfort, that love, make them realize, like, don't have to worry. Morning, family and their attention towards the world.
People live here. And we have 8 9 countries living here, it's like a mini world, you know. They come with their tradition, their opinion, their views, their suggestions.
I completed my CII course last year, and this course was more than what I had expected in my mind. One of the most invaluable aspects of this course was the collaborative environment it fostered. Working alongside diverse and talented individuals not only expanded my perspective, but also enriched the learning experience. The team spirit developed during group works and activities not only enhanced our teamwork skills, but also created a supportive network that continues to be a source of inspiration. The hands-on experience and real-world application helped bridge the gap between the theory and practice, giving me a practical understanding that I applied to my life. The course instilled in me a sense of adaptability and resilience. It also equipped me with the mindset and tools to navigate challenges with confidence. As I reflect on my course training experience, I am filled with gratitude for the opportunities it has unlocked and the doors it has opened. Today, I am not just an alumni of the CII course, but a capable person, member, and a staff of attached, ready to contribute meaningfully to the society. I am extremely grateful to Dr. Alur, the Women's Council UK, and ADAPT for the wonderful opportunity. I encourage all aspiring participants to embrace the transformative power of this course, and may you all embark on your learning journey with the same enthusiasm and determination that have shaped my own remarkable path. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year and greetings to Dr. Anu.
Even if it's not big. नहीं हो रहा है? फिर बाद में करेंगे. It's okay. What's happening? ले नहीं हो जो चेंजिंग का करो जिसका भी होता है.
Tara's video has encountered the problem, so we will try and add things in.
When I did this course, I was very surprised to encounter hundreds of issues that were entirely new to me. Particularly when the customs, sentences, disability, both macro and social perspective. We not only had classroom lectures, but also field visits that provide us with the practical insights and witnessing the efforts to create incredible schools. During this visit, it enhanced my understanding of the changes that have taken place Interestingly, I discovered that some concepts were already in existence within the Tibetan community, making me proud of our community progressive approach. In step out of my comfort zone. While it's important to have fun, let's not forget the primary purpose of undertaking this journey. Before I conclude, I'd like to recommend you guys reading The Little Finger written by Miss Malini Chib, which offers a profound insight into her life and success, providing a greater sense of inclusion. That's all.
So do issue the book out. All right, we've now come to the point where we participants, who you know her very well. She's the backbone, she's the one you all go to, Sujata ma'am, Sujata ma'am. Sujata, as ma'am also mentioned earlier, is a sibling. She's had sisters with disability. She has 2 masters and has been with the DAP for the past 7 years, 4 of which were spent in coordinating the course, but she's also got tremendous experience in teaching both regular and children with disabilities. Sujata.
Very warm good evening to all. Good evening, Dr. Alu, Dr. Rachel is here, and all the members of TWC. Thank you for that, and everyone. I'm fortunate to be associated with ADAPT and Dr. Lu's team for 11 wonderful years. Under Dr. Lu's guidance, I have worked in different departments and I'm currently in the training department. I have coordinated the CII course for the past 4 years. I also coordinated our online course in social matters for 2 years during the pandemic. My role began when we start marketing the course. We receive the applications, network with the participants, coordinate the interviews, and follow up of the admission and payment process. I also respond to all the queries from the participants and their organizations on their registration and travel cost as well. The activity also, this activity means coordination with services for visas. Once the participants arrive, I coordinate with admin, HR, and other departments as well, which is continuing. I work in mainstream schools and special schools as well, and I used to take the medicine classes. I have learned from my students with and without discipline. I am a blessed sibling, as Varsha and Dr. Lu mentioned, with sisters with disabilities. I met several siblings in my life who have children or people with disabilities, and I joined sibling groups on social media as well. And I have realized that siblings of children with disabilities have critical, some emotionals, and they are lifelong sources of support for people with special needs. And the CII course, as I am associated with them, it is a community-based training program, and it's several people with disabilities and families, they got support from this course. This unique course has given me insight of inclusiveness as we interact with diverse participants in today. A film from CG, the CII film, gave an overview of the course. This year, I would like to inform you that we have 20 female participants and 1 male participant from 10 different countries. They are from different backgrounds. Regular teachers, special educators, therapists, parents, rehabilitation nurse, rehabilitation doctor, and social workers as well. You can listen from them afterward. I'm delighted to ask all of them to come on the stage and introduce themselves. Unfortunately, one thing is that participant from Tajikistan is still waiting for her visa, so she's not. So I would like to call, starting from Malaysia, Nirmala Subramaniam.
Music. One sec, man.
From Bhutan, Pan. From Cambodia, Gopal. From India, Mumbai, Sharmila. Priyanka Chaudhary from India. Sheila Ranjit. From Nagaland, Thongthai, and Teja Thai. From Tajikistan, which is a new country, as Varsha mentioned, I know that. Mainly, I got from Mongolia, India, Colombia, from Kenya, Dear participants, we welcome you all. We hope all of you enjoy the course and have a pleasant stay in our campus with us. Let us move forward with the mission of to achieve a new thought process. We look forward to learning and growing together. No matter where you are in your learning journey with us. So we will learn together, grow together. So heartiest welcome and our best wishes to all of you. I would like to invite Nirmala from Malaysia to introduce herself.
A very good evening to all of you. Let me first greet Padma Shri Dr. Nitu Allu and extend our prayers and best wishes for speedy recovery. Greetings to the chairman of Women's Council UK, Dr. Rajni, and a hearty welcome to Mrs. Rachel Tange, and our gratitude for your continuous support for the CII cause in every which way. Malini sent us a message and we would like to thank her as she's not present. We are indeed ardently enthused with the books that you have written and made them available in our library. Greetings to Mrs. Sujata and Mrs. Varsha from the training department. And on behalf of all the participants, we extend our thanks for all the arrangements made to make our stay comfortable and memorable. Greetings to all the staff of Adapt family. Last but not the least, a big thank you to Babaji for being our mentor. Now, let me introduce myself. Salam Sejahtera I am Nirmala Subramaniam from Malaysia. Malaysia is a multiracial country comprising of three main races. They are Malays, Chinese, and Indians living with ethnic minorities from the Borneo island of Sabah and Sarawak. Malaysia shares borders in the north with Thailand and in the south with Singapore. The population of Malaysia is about 34 million people, and the capital city is Kuala Lumpur. I am an English teacher. I've been teaching for the past 47 years, and I've taught in kindergarten, primary, secondary, post-secondary, and in colleges. Malaysia has a unique education system. That is, we have national schools for anyone, for any race who would like to enroll their children. And we cater also for the Indians, we have Tamil schools, and for the Chinese, we have Chinese schools. Apart from these, there are 2,632 integrated special education schools in Malaysia. I hope after this course, I hope to share my knowledge and my skills with teachers, educators, and NGOs about inclusive education. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Women's Council UK, Padma Shri Dr. Mintu Alur, and ADAPT for selecting and giving me the opportunity to pursue community initiatives in inclusion cause. I would like to end my speech with a quote from United Nations. Inclusion education is not a program or a placement. It is a philosophy that accepts all children. With that, terima kasih. Thank you.
Nambola and greetings. My name is Penzamo and I am from Bhutan, the land of happiness. Bhutan is a tiny and remote kingdom nestling in the Himalayas with its two powerful neighbors, India towards its south and China towards its north. I am an inclusive teacher working at County Central School, which offers inclusive education. It is the only inclusive school in my district, and we have a total of 42 students as of last year. They have varied disabilities ranging from mild to severe, and they are mostly from disadvantaged family backgrounds. I also have a mother who has hemiplegia, that is the half-body paralysis. So it affected the left side of her body completely. So basically, I deal with people living with disabilities, both at home and at my workplace. I decided to take this course to gain a deeper understanding about inclusion, diversity, and equity. I am sure it will help us create and develop skills to create inclusive environments, foster diversity, and promote equal opportunities for people living with disabilities. Whatever I learn from this course, it will not only help myself, but I'm sure it will help my workplace and my community in my capacity.
I am very much thankful to the entire ADAPT team and the Women Council UK for accepting us here. I'm sure we will learn a lot. We'll go back with a lot of wisdom and memories. Thank you, and Tashidele. May I now call upon Ms. Boha from Cambodia. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yeboha and come from Kingdom of Cambodia, Phnom Penh capital city. Cambodia share border with Vietnam, Laos, Thailand, and the Gulf of Thailand. For mother language is Khmer, it is national language. And for the religions is Buddhism. I am a program coordinator of Phnom Penh Center for Independent Living because PPCIS. PPCIS is non-profitable and non-political organization created by persons with disabilities for persons with disabilities. Established for the promotion and protection of the rights of persons with disability through the stand of independent living movement. In CII trainings, I want to know how Indian people with disabilities and other peoples and government know the disabilities concept and how to work in the disabled sectors. I want to improve my capacity building regarding disabilities issue. After I go back, share my experience to promote the right for persons with disabilities in Cambodia through working with PPCIL. I hope to see positive changes of persons with disability in societies. I am committed to learn and continue my work to build a society for all. I would like to thank other families for giving me the opportunities to attend CII trainings. Thank you very much for attention. So next, I would like to invite my friend, Samira from Mumbai, India. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sharmila Mascaris. I'm from India, Mumbai. I'm working in ADAPT, the Skills Development Center in Chennai, with 20 years of teaching experience in military and in special schools. Now, working with the ADAPT. Our skill development center has highly skilled and dedicated teachers who empower us training in various fields like tailoring, textile, horticulture, baking, pottery and ceramics, computers, paving the way to employment. Currently, some of our trainees are undergoing training at the central government vocational center, where they are not just trained but also successfully employed. I'm pursuing the CII course to keep learning and enhance my skills, aspiring to contribute towards creating a fully inclusive workforce for our society. A heartfelt thank you to my ADAPT family for this opportunity. I'm quite excited to be here. I now like to invite my friend Priyanka. Thank you.
Namaskar. Good evening, everyone. My name is Priyanka Aditya Sulons. I am from India, Mumbai only. I am a mother to wonderful 8-year-old son, and family plays a central role in my life. My husband is not just a life partner, but also my constant support system. Before stepping into motherhood, I enjoyed a fulfilling career as a computer teacher for 8 years. Currently, I am making fresh start with the role of a volunteer with ADAPT, The joy of contributing to cause has been immensely rewarding. I am particularly excited to be a part of the CII class. I look forward to learning and helping parents with disabled children. Thank you, Women Council UK, Padma Shri Dr. Alur and ADAPT team for this opportunity. Now I would call upon my friend Sheila. Thank you.
Namaste everyone. My name is Sheila Ranjit. I am from Mumbai, India. I am working in Adult Skill Development Center as a volunteer. I am a parent of special child. So I would like to know about inclusive education and how to start a center for people with disabilities. I wish to start a center at my hometown in Kerala. I thank the entire team of ADAPT for giving me the opportunity to be part of this course. Thank you. Now I give time to my friend Pomtai. Warm greetings to everyone. My name is Pomtai. I'm from Northeast India, hailing from a beautiful state, Nagaland. It's an honor to be here. Personally, I live in Navi Mumbai. I'm married to a wonderful person. My husband is here, and I have two wonderful kids. Well, for the past few years, my husband and I, we were seriously thinking and having a heart how to be a help for those disabled group of people, especially from the place where I come from. This disabled group of people, they are deprived with many opportunities, so we really want to work for them. So, past few months ago, we met up to Thailand and Catherine, and from there we came to know about this beautiful place, Adal. And that's how I was sharing my willingness to do my course here, and with my husband's constant support, I could do it because there are lots of challenges like traveling from Navi Mumbai. It's not easy, and with two small kids living behind, and on top of that, I am helping my husband pastoral ministry too. But this journey is wonderful, and taking this opportunity, our family would like to go back to our own village and help our people. That is our wish. Taking this opportunity, I'd like to thank our Women Council of UK, our Dr. Amitu Alur, and all the other family for this opportunity, and to all my friends who have come from different parts of the world, with a beautiful desire to help the people, special for a special group of people. May God bless you all, and thank you so much for this opportunity. God bless you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Tejas Nokhale, and I'm from Nagaland, a small state in Northeast India. I've been working as a primary teacher for 7 years, and I'm interested in developing the children. I'm attending the CII course, as disability has always been something I've been deeply interested in. I hope to keep on learning about the best practices all over the world, and doing my little bit to create more inclusive India. Thank you, everyone. Wishing you all the best. Now I call upon my friend Angela from Pakistan. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ainora. I'm from Kyrgyzstan.
Kurdistan is famous of its nature. We have a beautiful lake Isikul. We call them pearl of our country. I actively work in social sphere. Our teams is working with people with disability. With Ravensburg, we work hand in hand, and we have many projects like I'm sorry. We have many projects like self-esteem of people with disability, promotion of rights, and many other projects related to people with disability. When I was younger, I dreamed a dance, and now my dreams is come true. In 2017, I opened Enjoy My Love Life, which is the first and only one inclusion dance in our country, dance studio. I son, he is 13 years old. In this course, I want to more knowledge. I want to know more knowledge and of disability and inclusion, and wanted to exchange my experience with international participants. Therefore, I joined CII course. I want to thank you again and the family for this chance. Thank you. Thank you. And now I want to call my friend name, the name.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. I'm glad to see you. My name is Minji. I'm from Kazakhstan. I live in our city. I have congenital colleges. I am an entrepreneur and I work at Union of People with Disabilities at Ravensburg. I work in a call center as an operator. I come to Mumbai to learn about disabilities and gain experience. In my country, there is no inclusion school for citizens with disabilities. Teachers are not prepared. Most of the disabled citizens are not employed. Thank you. Now I will call my friend Anita.
Hello everyone, my name is Aida. My country is Pakistan. It is a small mountainous country with very beautiful nature. The population of our country is 7 billion people of different nationalities. Bishkek is the capital of Pakistan. The population of the capital is 1,005,000 people. On March 14, 2019, President of Pakistan Saurabhai Jinbekov signed a law on ratification of the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. I work at the organization Ravensburg, which means equality. It is an association of people with disabilities. 90% of our employees are people with disabilities. I have been working as an office manager at Ravensburg for the second year now. I have attended many trainings and seminars at Ravensburg. I traveled with our chief person who is wheelchair user. She conducted trainings for medical professionals on the following topics: understand disability, terminology. We traveled to different regions. All this has changed my mind. Now I want to study further. That's who While I'm here, I'm sure that I will learn a lot here, including English, which I started learning recently. Thank you all for your attention. Now, we call my friend Etheniel. Good evening, everyone. My name is Etheniel. I'm come from Mongolia. I'm very happy to be here. I know Mongolia is a beautiful place. Mongolia is a country with large area and small population. I have been working with children with disability for the last 10 years. Currently, I am working with kindergarten number 10 in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Even elections before children with disability, but there are several challenges for this population and their families. I feel that because I work with the children with disabilities, it doesn't mean I know a lot about them. I still have a lot of to learn. I joined the CII course to learn more about disabilities and inclusion, so that I can help them better. Thank you, Aga, for giving me a chance to learn about more disabilities. Thank you so much. I will for my friend for the claim. Hello, everyone. My name is Priya. I come from Mongolia. I am an educated fashion nurse. I have been working in this profession for 26 years. My purpose in coming to India is to learn more about disability and about what all is available in other parts of the world to help people with disability. I also want to improve my skills in communication. So I can connect better with disabled children. I hope to improve my English too. Thank you. I would like to after.
My name is Krishna. You can call me Ashta. I'm from Mongolia. I have been working with children with autism spectrum for special needs for learning use. I was to learn about supporting teach development for children with special needs. I have come to this CII course to improve my knowledge in learning about special education, needs and management and different learning needs. Thank you. I call it my friend Mungo.
Hello, everyone. My name is Woman Sir. I come from Mongolia. Mongolia is between Russia and China. I worked for 20 years as a rehabilitation doctor. I speak Russian, so I worked in Moscow for 2 years. In 2022, I attended the 2 months professional development course in the field of rehabilitation therapy at Sison Sugata Clinic in Japan. From 2019 to now, I have been working as a member of the District Commission for Competency. Studying this course, I will learn the difference between the services provided to people with disabilities in Mongolia and India, and learn from India. Thank you. Now I call my friend from Nepal, Pinky.
Namaste, good evening everyone. My name is Pinky Tharu. I am from Nepal. Nepal is a beautiful country. It lies between two big countries, India and China. Nepal is popularly known for its highest peak in the world, Mount Everest. I am a teacher teaching special children. I work for an organization Sama Nepal and NCS. I joined the CII course to enhance my knowledge about disability and inclusion. Nepal needs trained teachers in disability so that our community is aware of special needs children and adults so that they are trained equally. Thank you. Now, for my friend, take salam. Namaste, good evening, everyone. My name is Tetsara Bom. I am from Nepal. I live in Nepalganj city. Nepal is rich in natural beauty like snow-capped mountains, beautiful lakes, a wild green forest, river valleys, ancient temples, and historical places. My organization is Sama Nepal and NCS. I am working as a special education teacher. I have 7 year experience working with children with disability. After completing CII course, I am sure I can help my students better as I would be equipped with more knowledge and techniques related to inclusive education. I would like to thank you, the Women's Council UK and Adopt Family. Thank you. I call my friend Manju. Namaste, good evening everyone. My name is Manju Chaudhary. I am from Nepal. Nepal is a country surrounded by nature. It is an agro-based country. There's agriculture is the main occupation of the people. My organization is Dhamma Nepal and I am a newcomer to this organization. I hope to learn more about disability and community work through the CII course. I want to share the knowledge and community when I want to share the knowledge about inclusion and my experience with my community when I go back to Nepal. I would like to thank Ada Family and Women Council UK for giving this opportunity. I would like to call my friend Siam from Tibet.
Hi, Teshidere. My name is Siam. I'm from Tibet. I fled to India in 2004 as China has. I fled to India in 2004 as China has occupied Tibet in 1959. The poor education possibilities in Tibet for Tibetan youth is indeed one of the most important reasons for parents to send their children to India and to preserve Tibetan culture and tradition. But after 2008, Tibetans are not able to come out, and those who are in exile cannot return. Because of this strict policy, Tibetans have been separated from their families. I was separated from my parents when I was 4 years old and haven't seen them for 20 years. So I was raised up in my home away from home, India. Under the kindness of government of India, we have around 71 schools in India. These schools are inclusive in so many senses like gender, nationality, caste, religion, and etc. But we parents still need to work more on inclusion of people with disabilities. And their voice needs to be raised, and we should give them a special care and love that they need. I believe that more than equality, we should also focus on equity. I did my schooling from Tibetan boarding school in Himachal Pradesh and completed Bachelor's in Political Science from University of Delhi. After that, I did volunteer work in different NGOs in my community. Through that, I gained a lot of experience. I realized we have few people who are specialized in this particular cause. Though we have very small community in exile, but like any other places, we also have people with disabilities. And they are also deprived by our ignorance. So I decided to pursue this course and bring positive change in my community. Lastly, on behalf of all the participants, I would like to thank Ada Family and the Women's Council UK for giving us a wonderful opportunity, sponsoring and accommodating our stay in Mumbai. Also, I would like to thank Empowering the Vision Tibet for supporting me personally. Now, I would like to call upon Mr. Changu Kenya. Thank you.
And evening to everyone. My name is Dan Kachengo, and I come from East Africa. Specifically, I come from Nairobi, Kenya. I work and I live in Nairobi. When I am back home in Nairobi, I wear many hats. I am an entrepreneur in the disability industry. I'm a lecturer in a local university, and I'm a founder and the CEO of the Ability Traffic Place Limited. Among other things that we do as an organization, we run mobile rehabilitation clinics from home to home and school to school creating convenience to parents taking care of children with special needs. We do this with an intention to support career women to concentrate with work and career growth as opposed to resigning and abandoning their jobs and the key performance indicators in favor of caregiving. I found a passion in supporting mothers, and this has become a martyrdom that I would trade anything in fact for the space. In pursuit of this rage, I looked, I searched, and I found ADAPT. Abled, disabled, all people together, formerly the Spastic Society of India. And here, I found a lasting solution and cure to the void in my passion. I found a home away from Africa, away from the first wildness of all wildlife we have in Kenya, the elephants of the Nairobi Game Reserve, the buffaloes of the savannah, all sorts of big cats, including the king of the jungle, the pride of lions, wild beasts, all fighting for their survival, crossing the river from Kenya to our neighboring country in Tanzania, where they go mate and bring their offsprings back to Kenya. The coastal, white, clean beaches of Mombasa, Watamu, Kilifi, and the islands of Lamu. ADAPT is a spring of knowledge in stability, inclusion, inclusive education. I will forever be grateful to Dr. Midhu Alur and Martini and the entire ADAPT family for giving up their lives into this cause. Indeed, it's a cause that has and will continue changing the face of the world at large, but not just a nation, as previously thought in the founder's memo of literature. I want to take this opportunity and address Dr. Midhu because I feel that talking about a nation is an underestimation. This is not a nation because we are more than a nation here. If you look far from my left to where I'm sitting across behind me, we are many nations come together. And the birth did not just change a nation, but it changed the world. We are over 22 countries here who have benefited from this program. Kenya is a recent entry to this. And the countries ranging from Malaysians, the Nepalese, the Kyrgyzstanians, the Bhutans, the Tibetans in exile, Indians, just to mention but a few. Understand previously the Maldives and others have been here. So this is not a birth of a nation, but it's a birth of the entire world. Do you have eyes? Just look and see. And you will confirm, I am the only man in this program. Of course, other than my father and our grandfather here in this city, Babaji, we appreciate you big time. If you walk in the streets of Mumbai today, you will also conclude, that the Bhukta is no longer hiding the Indian woman anymore. In the streets, I see beautiful faces of young and old women with folded sleeves, suggestive of ready and up to the task to take the lead, or to lead the world from the front. It's needless to say that the future is a woman. However, in the words of my mother, and I quote her, "My son, the head must always be stronger than the head," she told me. "We the men, in presence and in absentia, will be there when you need us most. We'll be there to protect, to support, to protect not by machine guns, but by the love, passion that has founded this organization. The culmination of this, the culmination and the closure of today's ceremony shall not, and I don't think that it will, and it cannot be wholesome and complete if we do not recognize the unwavering support of our noble partners, the Women League of the United Kingdom, here today represented by Madam Rachel, and the rest who have joined us in online. I did hear Dr. Jarajin speak some perfect good Swahili. I'm not sure what the connection there is, but I want to tell you that we appreciate you people big time. Rachel, I want to address you. I had the privilege of sitting in the class, and I felt like you're teaching a PhD class. I'm not sure why this is not a master's, but I am sure there are plans to grow it to that level. However, on behalf of my colleagues, I want to say that we are very grateful. I don't think there is any amount of money or any amount of gifts that we can give to you which will compensate the time and the quality of materials that you are giving to us. Of course, with the rest of the training team who we are yet to meet and who we have met, on behalf of my colleagues, I really want to say that we are very, very, very grateful. After the graduation, I will return back home in Kenya. I will return home poignantly expectant of future partnership and collaboration, that we can work together to grow the campaign of inclusive education, not only in Kenya, but in the East Africa and the entire of Africa at large. This is doable through commitment and love. God bless Dr. Alur. God bless the ADAPT family. God bless everyone. And I look forward to seeing you in Nairobi. It may not be now, but I'm sure in the near future it will happen. Thank you very much, and thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, our star. Can we have a loud round of applause as you walk on stage? They just arrived a week ago. They're settling into a new place, a new language, attending lectures, and then within a week have become ready and addressed a large gathering such as this. So well done and welcome. Another round of applause, please. Duncan, you endeared yourself to us. You said the future was woman. And the development sector, as you're aware, is dominated by women. We have to also congratulate you for being brave enough to join this now. You have hit the nail on the head when you said that this should actually be a master's course. It is. And I just want to share with everyone that Dr. Noor is setting up a university. And once that is done, this will become a master's course. while we get the stage ready for a celebratory dance, it's my privilege now to propose a vote of thanks. A lot of hard work has gone into the event today, and I know I won't be able to thank everyone involved personally. I just take a minute to go through all the people who have been so supportive. Heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Noor, of course, for her constant advice and guidance. The course is ever evolving due to her complete dedication on improving it year after year. We're very sad that she's not with us today, and we hope that she will be very soon. All members of the Women's Council UK, we really appreciate not just your continued support, but also the fact that you woke up early in the morning to join us and support us today. Lady Butterworth, Dr. Rijal, Dr. Moore, Ms. Yaxley, and all the others who have joined us, a big thank you. Swami Maunananda, thank you for training the participants today and instilling in them the confidence to come up on stage and present to all of us. Malini, always grateful for your motivating us to become more rights-based. All our faculty, internal and external, for your inputs. Our IT team, Komita, Sangeeta, Rajshri, Atulna, June and Anna are secretaries, admin and finance departments. The training team, Sujata, Catherine, Archana, Atu, Divyani, Xenia, the strength behind this course. May I request a round of applause for them, please? The singers you heard and the dancers you will see now, they have entertained us, so they're all our staff, and a big thank you to all of them. Our well-wishers who have been with us today, both in person and on Zoom, thank you. We have two short items now to round up today's evening. One is a dance by the staff. This is a celebration, and it's only apt that we perform it today because this is a celebration of a new beginning, of a new course of the CII 2024. So without much ado, I'd like to call upon our young staff from across all centers to present a celebratory dance. रखना भी हो गया ना हाँ Thank you. A secret. They only rehearse for 1 week.
Not 1 hour.
2 hours. Even better. All right. This is just the beginning. You're going to learn about inclusion. You're going to learn about disability. You're going to plan what you're going to do when you get back. And you'll find the crux of it is really capacity building, is training, and is spreading awareness. And we'd like to share one small little example of spreading awareness with a very short film by filmmaker Nilesh Maniyar, which is called Just Ask. And this is the message we'd like to leave you with. Play the music then. Manoj? Being with us, don't run away. We have very nice refreshments outside. Zoom, please. I'd like to see the Zoom. All of you who have joined us virtually, thank you very, very much for being with us. If there's anything that you'd like to say, the floor is open.
I just wanted to congratulate you all. I really feel as if I'm missing out.
You're on mute, I think. We can't hear
Can
you.
you hear me? Hello?
Yeah. Yes.
Can you hear me? I just want to
Yes,
congratulate.
you're audible now.
Yes, I just wanted to congratulate everybody on a wonderful inauguration ceremony. And also just to say, it brought it to life, meeting and hearing from all the participants. And thank you so much to Mitu Didi, all the team, and all the people we can't see here today as well, for, you know, such a heartwarming ceremony and for doing everything that you do. And Duncan, I will let you know my ties to Kenya in an email. So, but thank you to everyone for a wonderful ceremony. All the best for your journey.
Thank you. Italy?
You are muted. Ma'am, you have to unmute yourself.
To stop. It was fantastic, but we do have quite a challenge ahead because you have a lot of thinkers there, and there's, I think, a lot to learn for us as well. So I'm sure it'll be a two-way interaction, which is the right thing to do to make it a bit scholarly. But many, many congratulations. And thank you very much, Varsha. Thank you so much, Rajni, for all your encouragement, for sitting right throughout and listening to everyone and clapping at everyone. And really, I'm looking forward to the students because I feel so bad I wasn't there with you, but I was, and I will be there soon. Bye for now.
Thank you. Thank you, me today. It's been a real surprise to have you with us at the end of the event. And the girls are all looking forward to meeting up with you. Thank you all for being with us. Bye-bye. Please join us outside for refreshments.
Bye, Rajni. Lovely seeing you. Even if it's so many miles away, it's just lovely being with you.
Nice to see you as well, Mitu Didi, and my love and regards to Mary. And I hope you're feeling better.
I am better.
Yeah, nice to see you.
One of the students would like to say something. Just a minute.
Thank you very much, Dr. I saw your post. Thank you very much. We want to see you. Thank you. We wait. We wait.
She says we're waiting to see you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Arun, for supporting and Absenta, and of course, Absenta also in the of the opportunity. Thank you so much.
That was Gopa from Cambodia.
Thank you, Dr. Arun. Hope we are waiting to see you very soon. Thank you for the confidence and thank you for thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Arun. You have given us immense knowledge, of inclusion, and I'm looking forward to meeting you and gain a lot of experience from you. Thank you. See you.
Bye, ma'am.
We're now going to have some tea and refreshments.
Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Bye.